It's a big relief for Aam Aadmi Party leader Satyendar Jain. He has got bail. Mr. Jain, he was, remember, arrested by the ED on 30th of May in 2022 on the charges of laundering money through 4 companies allegedly linked to him. He is he was currently in judicial custody. He is been granted bail, and that's the big story that we are getting you at the moment. Remember, the Delhi court on Saturday, it had reserved its order on the regular bail plea of the senior Aam Aadmi Party leader. And remember, he has also served as the health minister of Delhi, Mr. Satyendar Jain. He has got bail after 2 years. The Aam Aadmi Party leader, he is currently, remember, in Tihar jail in connection with the money laundering case. He was arrested by the ED in 2022. It's been 2 years that he has been behind bars, and finally, it's a big relief for him and the Aam Aadmi Party. Mr. Satyendar Jain has got bail. Remember, the judgment was the order was supposed to come today, and it has come. The former Delhi minister, he has been in jail for the past 18 years. So a big relief for the Aam Aadmi Party there and Satyendar Jain. Remember, as I said, Delhi court, it had reserved its order on the regular bail plea of the senior Aam Aadmi Party leader. Remember, he was also the health minister of Delhi, Mr. Satyendar Jain. He is now, he was arrested by the ED on the 30th of May 2022 on the charges of laundering money through 4 companies allegedly that were linked to him. He is currently in judicial custody right now. The big story, the big breaking is that he has finally got bail. Mr. Jain will be out of jail in hopefully today or later. But the big story and the big relief for Mr. Satyendar Jain and the Aam Aadmi Party is that he has finally been granted bail, and that too after 2 years, spending 2 years in jail. He, in fact, he has been in jail for the past 18 months is what we understand. All right, my colleague Ishika joins us on the phone line to get us more on this. Ishika, what are the latest details that you can give us?
Well, yes, Usama, in fact, as you rightly said, it is finally relief for the Aam Aadmi Party leader, Satyendar Jain. He has been given bail in the money laundering case by the Rouse Avenue Court. And in fact, certainly, this comes as a relief for the Aam Aadmi Party as well. And in fact, in the hearing that it was going on, the Satyendar Jain Council, in fact, had said in the court that, the investigation of the agencies against, against Satyendar Jain of ED is in fact incomplete, is what they have said. And finally, a relief for Satyendar Jain. In fact, this relief comes after almost, 2 years. So certainly something that the party is, in fact, was also looking forward to, because, we have seen how the Aam Aadmi Party continues to campaign that all of its leaders who were put, behind bars in the money laundering cases have, in fact, now been released. So certainly it will also give a boost to their campaign and to their line where they say that the BJP is, in fact, misusing the agencies. Over to you.
Ishika, just make our viewers understand, has there been any conditions linked to his bail? What are the specific conditions, that has been, on which he has been granted bail?
Well, in fact, Osama, as you rightly said, that there are certainly, in fact, conditions that have been imposed while giving this bail to Satyendar Jain. Certainly one of those conditions is that he cannot talk about this case, and followed by the other conditions as well. We'll get to know more when the order copy of of this bail is in fact finally out. But certainly there are conditions that have been imposed by the court while giving this bail to Satyendar Jain. Over to you.
Ishika, now that he has got bail in the money laundering case, when is he expected to come out of jail now?
Well, in fact, certainly, as you rightly mentioned, that it remains to be seen that after this, will he be actually be coming out of the jail or not? That remains to be a question. But, we are certainly waiting for the order copy from the court to come out, because that certainly will be providing more clarity over this subject. Over to you.
Right. Ishika, I also want to understand a little bit on the impact on the Delhi politics that him coming out of jail might have. We have already seen the former Chief Minister, Arvind Kejriwal, as well as Sanjay Singh and others who have come out on bail. Do you think there is going to be any sort of impact on Delhi politics, and how will his bail, the bail granted to this Aam Aadmi Party leader, Mr. Satyendar Jain, affect the current political landscape now?
Well, certainly, Osama, it will have a big impact on Delhi politics, especially keeping in mind that Delhi polls are, in fact, to be held in February itself. So certainly, the kind of campaigning of Aam Aadmi Party so far that we have seen, even if we talk about the Lok Sabha polls, it was in fact focused on their leaders finally getting bail in the money laundering case. So this certainly adds a boost to their campaign, because Aam Aadmi Party, while fighting, in fact, BJP, they have in fact done a lot of campaigns, door-to-door campaigns, the MLA meet campaigns, all focused on, in fact, sending this message across to the voters that how, in fact, the BJP, the central leadership, is, in fact, misusing agencies, to certainly send the elected leaders behind the bars. So certainly it will have a big impact, and it will certainly be boosting the campaign strategy of the Aam Aadmi Party just ahead of the Delhi polls. Over to you.
All right, Ishika Verma, thank you very much for getting us all the latest. So the Aam Aadmi Party leader and senior minister, former senior minister of the Delhi government, Mr. Satyendar Jain, he has got bail. The court has granted bail to Satyendar Jain. Remember, he was in jail for the past 18 months. He had been in jail since 2022. Mr. Satyendar Jain, he was arrested by the Enforcement Directorate on the 30th of May in 2022 on charges of laundering money through 4 companies that are allegedly linked to him. Currently, he is in judicial custody. He is yet to come out of jail, and we are yet to receive that copy, as my colleague Ishika mentioned there.